What do you call a climber who has recently been dumped?
I don't know.
Homeless. Thank you, adventureprotocol.com/climbing jokes.
Thanks, T. Good morning, T. How you doing?
Good morning. Good, you?
Yes, I'm very good. We've got another packed week of climbing, IFSC stuffs, and your first story is pretty exciting.
Yes, because, well, a current record has been broken. 12-year-old Théo Blass climbed his first 9A Trip-Tectonic, or TTT, in Gorge de Loup, France. Theo's father gave an interview about the ascent to fanatic climbing, where he explains that Theo wanted to climb a 9A before Adam Ondra, and he tried TTT in the summer of 2021 and actually managed to do all the moves, even the crocs. However, it was missing 5 to 6 centimeters to do a morpho move around the third quick draw. Now, a year later, at the age of 12, and 146 centimeters tall, he was able to do the move, so the family decided to stay for 2 weeks in order to give him a chance. To climb the route, he had to find a lot of microbeta, improbable hill hooks and knee bars, and tried a lot of different sequences. After 2 weeks, he fell just 2 meters under the anchor because he didn't want to try the final moves since there was a hornet's nest close to the anchor. So on a second trip to the crag, he eventually climbed the route on his second go that day. So Theo is officially the youngest climber ever to climb a 9A.
That is crazy, isn't it?
And his sister on the same day climbed their first 8A.
Oh, what a talented family. Talented family.
Talented family.
So hang on a sec. Does this mean he's beaten Adam Ondra?
Well, Adam climbed 13 his first 9A. So yes, dream come true and all of that. But he did beat Gianluca Vighetti, who we have a video of on EpicTV, and the video is actually titled "The Youngest."
Oh no,
climber.
That's quite a recent
9A.
one, isn't it, as well?
It's quite recent. But what else about this route? It was originally graded like 8C/8C+ in 2004, but then over the years it kind of got upgraded, and there was a hold. They call it SIDA in French, which I guess is a glue-on hold, where it's something that fell off. So that was taken off, and since then, in 2011, it was upgraded to 9A, and it's just like meant to be like a super sick route. And there is a video.
Is there? When?
Well,
where is it? Where can I see it? I need it, T.
You need it?
Is it on Epic TV?
No, but we do have the rest of Theo's videos on Epic TV. So if you want to know a bit more about him, we have 3 videos.
Yeah, I think we've got 3 videos shot by Janva. They're very good. Go check them out. Now, the weekend, the IFSC went to Edinburgh. So we're going to tell you guys the results as per usual. If you don't want to know the results, you haven't seen the comp yet, skip this bit because otherwise you'll hate us. This weekend, the IFSC headed to Edinburgh. Speed and lead was in action, so let's start with the speed. For the men, the USA took its first ever speed gold medal after Samuel Watson beat the very good Jimbao Long with a time of 5.97. Jimbao took silver. Bronze was won by Eric Neuer, who was handed the medal after Jean-Luca Zodza's full start. For the women, it was a family affair in the finals, with the Kaluchka twins against each other. Unfortunately for Natalia, she fell low down, meaning she got the silver medal and her sister Alexandra won her first gold and the overall title for 2022. Bronze went to Emma Hunt, who had a close race with Julia Randy. So onto the lead, and the Ratho Gym's huge feature wall was the focus. There were a lot of tops, especially in the women's competition. Chen So was climbing well, but mistimed the route a little, resting with a minute to go and getting timed out. A bronze for her. As in copper, gold was contested by Janja Garnbret and I Mori. I was in a slightly better position coming into the finals, having topped out the semi-finals route, which Janja didn't. Janja climbed first and completed the climb, so the pressure was on I. It was a buzzer beater of a climb, and she clipped the chains with seconds to go, getting her second gold medal due to countback, and Janja won silver. The men's was also a close run thing, with Jesse Grouper cutting things fine. He got to the top with hardly any time left, but won the gold. Silver went to last week's winner Luka Potaja, who reached 31 plus for his second medal in a week. Finally, Toby Roberts gave his home crowd something to cheer about as he got a bronze medal in his first ever senior finals. So, a few things to discuss. Obviously, I wasn't there at this one, which is a bit weird watching it.
A few things to discuss. Me first.
Yeah, me first. Wasn't there. Dan did a great job stepping in. I was at a wedding. So, thank you for the messages, people saying
Love your
they miss me.
priorities.
Appreciate it. I know, exactly. Straight to a wedding. But it was a good comp. Women's, the Mori versus Yanya thing was interesting. Once again, I took victory.
Yes.
Things have kind of flipped at the end of the season, haven't they? After Yanya being so dominant.
Yeah, but on that note, did she write it on her Instagram that she did win the past 8 competitions in a row? So it's like, it's okay that,
Yeah, and like it's good for Yanya to have that kind of like competition as well.
Yeah.
And there's nothing. Obviously, she still came second at a massive event. Like she's still incredible. There's nothing.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like, I think Mori being away has just.
But isn't it also like, in F1 when somebody always wins, it
Yeah.
gets a bit boring. And like, when there's a better car or setting, or I don't know, in this, what is it in climbing setting? But
Yeah.
different setting. Different players can like come into play.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
Like,
It's good to mix things up, I think.
It's a mix.
Yeah.
It's a newer mix.
Exactly. Congratulations to I. And the men's comp, obviously Jesse just got the top. Nearly mistimed that one.
Yes.
Toby Roberts. I interviewed Toby Roberts, I always say this, but he was like 10. When I first started this job, it was one of the first interviews I ever did because
Really?
he climbed 8A or 8B or something.
Okay.
So I kind of watched him coming for a while. He is really, really good. Like,
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean-
obviously, but
Yeah.
he
We
can.
saw him at the, what was it, Raven Tour, like live.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
When he was trying one
He was trying a 9A, yeah, and he got
Yeah.
really close in front of us.
Yeah. But that was like the first British male medal since 94.
Something like that,
Something
yeah.
like that.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it?
I mean, the women. Shauna was there all this time, but hey, just
Well, I think it was male medal.
exactly. Just took a couple of time for
Yes.
the men to catch
Yeah,
up.
they were coming.
Okay.
They were coming slowly. But yeah, awesome from Toby. Nice one.
I'm moving on to the 9A roundup. Lucas Uchida climbed Dreamcatcher, a 9A in Squamish. The iconic route follows an overhanging diagonal pin scar seam, and it was bolted by Chris Sharma and Sonny Trotter in 2005. Lucas, earlier this summer, became the 4th person to climb the Singularity, a notorious and difficult V14 in Squamish. Tanguy Merard has done the 2nd ascent of Redoublement des Forts, a 9A in La Roche des Rames. Next, he's on to Biography, a 9A+, where last week he actually managed to pass the Crocs 2 times and fell on the move before the final jog. In Switzerland, Alexander Rohr, after a season in Flathanger, has done the first ascent of Oblivion in Grindelwald, Switzerland. It's an old project and a mix and match of routes.
Dreamcatcher.
Yes.
If I could pick a 9A I could climb, that would be it. I think
Yeah.
it's the coolest route.
But then apparently it's quite difficult to time with conditions and stuff if you need to go there for a trip to climb it.
Yeah, I think it's
'cause-
very, very greasy. And the bottom
Rainy.
slab is vicious looking. Like, people fall off that for days.
Oh, but Lucas looks quite in good form this summer.
Yeah?
I
Nice
mean,
one, Lucas.
V14 boulder in Squamish.
Yeah, it's not
It's
bad.
apparently it's the hardest one in Squamish,
Okay.
which we kind of missed earlier in the summer.
Oh, sorry, mate. Apologies. I've got a boulder. Oh, I've got a boulder next.
got a boulder?
8C plus boulder action from someone who's a little bit, well, shy, maybe? Sean Rabitou has repeated the 8C plus Insomniac, as reported by 8A.nu. This was first put up by Drew Ruana, and the climb is at Lincoln Lake in the USA. Sean is on a bit of a roll at the moment, although still fairly underground or maybe shy about his ascents. He recently posted the video on Mello of him sending Alphine, a 9A boulder, and 8A.nu says he might have recently sent another 9A, the Megatron project in El Dorado Canyon. Now, obviously, I know Sean is not shy. I don't mean it like that. What I mean is, though, he's pretty like...
Mysterious.
Yeah, ooh, that was a better word.
Mysterious.
Yes, I like that. Do I have to whisper it?
Oh, yes.
Every time we went to Sean Rabitou now, we should just go, Sean Rabitou, mysterious.
Wait, if Daniel, if their grandma is called the Wizard,
Yes.
then Sean Robertson can be,
The mystery.
I was gonna go for Mystique, but that's already a superhero.
The mystery.
the mystery. I love that like HC Plus News now is at the bottom of the news show just cause
I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
like he's just so good, and the rest of the news this week was
Yeah, it's good. Good week. Good week. But that is it. So move on to the 9B counter. There's nothing. No.
not that we know of.
Are you saying that someone's possibly sent a 9B and we haven't heard of it?
There are literally underground crushers that, keep it to themselves, write it in their diaries, maybe log it in on 8A. We would know then.
If a 9B's chains get clipped and no one sees it and it isn't on the 9B counter, is it even a 9B? Shop stuff, and I know how much of a La Sportiva fan you are because
I am indeed, but why are you throwing this to me?
because, well, number one, I want to remind everyone that you've gone round at La Sportiva meet and had your La Sportiva shoes signed by some top class athletes, right?
Can I sell them on eBay for like thousands?
If you want Terry T's X climbing shoes with Terry T's feet smell on them and some signatures, then DM her or something.
Some signatures, Bobsy, Alberto.
I said the best. I said this.
The best.
Look, my point is you like La Sportiva, and La Sportiva's back in the shop.
We have all the sizes, all the models.
Do we? And maybe not all.
Not all.
I mean, there's a lot of shoes in there.
There is a lot of shoes. Most of them. The ones you will need. But I honestly don't know what to talk, which La Sportiva should talk about, because there's so many good ones. So what's your favorite one?
I will be honest, I haven't worn a La Sportiva shoe in quite a while, which is funny. But my old classic, because my first step-up shoe was the Muras.
Oh, yeah.
I know it's old school, but I have a real soft spot for the Mura. You know, the VCS.
They aren't, though.
No, they're not soft. They are really rigid, it turns out. I didn't know that at the time. But I think I bought 4 pairs in a row of those.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because there was a certain shop that wasn't the EpicTV Shop that was selling them very cheaply in London. So I just
But the classic, lace-up.
No, the boulder shoe, the VCS.
Oh, the Velcro.
Love that. But it's old school now, isn't it? There's different models.
It is old school, but they, we do have them on the EpicTV Shop, and they have upgraded them over the years. And then there's even a female version of that. My favorite shoe. Thank you for asking me that.
Terry, what's your favorite La Sportiva shoe?
I haven't tried them yet because that's the fun part.
How do you know they're your favorite then?
But I kind of want to try the Kubos just for a gym.
The Kubo.
Yeah, it's a new one. It's a new.
I thought it was a Mantra, the new one.
Yeah, but it's I have enough of those.
Right.
Of downturn.
The Kubo. I don't know what a Kubo is. Is it on screen right now? Do we sell it in the shop?
We do sell it on the shop,
okay.
Hopefully, because or else I'm really just...
I'll check it out, the Kubo, okay.
But it's meant to be a comfortable indoor shoe, second pair type of shoe. I just need a comfortable indoor training shoe for the winter. So I do have my eyes on those. And I like the new colors. It's not just, yellow and black anymore.
Yeah. There we go. Thank you, T.
A Sportiva update.
That's the shop stuffs. Should we do content or should we do our talking point?
Does it matter?
I don't know. I never know. I forget the order. We had an order.
I feel it's a mix this week of the both anyway.
Well, should we do a video and then we'll talk about silence?
Okay,
Let's
so
do
what's
that.
the video?
A little teaser for you there. See what I did there? Dropped it in. The video is... so we went to the Petzl Rocktrip.
Trip.
And on the final day, when there was a party the day before, which wasn't ideal, I'll be honest, they bolted, some of the guys on the clinic things had bolted a new 7A. You and me turned up with Clint, who'd helped bolt it, to try to send it. Check it out.
Hi guys, welcome back to Climbing Daily. Today we're here in Manica, Greece on the Petzl Rocktrip, and we're about to climb a brand new route.
So if you want to see whether we send that route, you have to watch the episode, have to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you do. There's a link down below.
No, there's a subscribe everywhere.
Oh,
It's
is
a
there?
red button. Actually, it's at the isn't it at the bottom of everywhere?
It's everywhere. It's easy
Just
to
subscribe
do.
to Climbing
Just
Daily
subscribe,
so we
please.
can keep doing this.
Please.
But about the route and the party and stuff.
Don't say
I
what
blame
happened with
it-
the route. We can't say.
We can't say. Well, we
No.
tried to the first
We
set,
tried
yes.
real hard.
But I'm gonna say with all that souvlaki, it was
Oh yeah, I forgot
know?
about the souvlaki.
yeah. That was the hard hitting
Yeah,
bit.
that
and
was the
Dave's
issue.
Gram DJ set.
I think that might have been more of the issue.
Yeah. High gravity day.
Indeed, very. It's very
but yes,
hot as well.
thank you, Clint, for filming with us and telling us about your story.
Cheers, Clint. Thank you. Right, talking point. And we wanted to talk about Epic TV athlete. Just want to say that one more time. Epic TV athlete, Stefano Ghisolfi. What a dude he is. What a legend. He is in Flatanger at the moment, doing a whole series of videos about silence. Now, the videos are really good. Number one, you told me to watch them. You were like, it's not just a vlog, Matt. Go check it out. And you were right.
It's more like we're a bit saturated, personally, I think, with like
Well, with
climbing,
climbing videos, a little bit,
So
yeah.
sometimes, like, seeing a new one that you're genuinely interested in.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know, there's a build up in all of that. But yes, they're really good, high quality climbing videos. The stories, obviously, that he's trying to climb silence, and it's not an easy route.
Yes, it's not.
So-
what was your favorite bits from the video? Did you learn something from his videos?
I mean, you can always learn from a 9C possible
All right, what was
climber, right?
surprising then?
It was surprising to see how hard it is, because with Adam, I think we saw that last video and that silence in our head, like him eventually actually doing it, and all the little ways he trained and did the whole air climbing thing. But with Stefano, we're seeing like move by move, and how everything is just so difficult. And he is one of the best climbers in the world. And yes, the route is weird. But then I just also love that it started off with Pete Whittaker. They're like, oh, we never met before, but please just
know.
tell me how to
Jam
do
it.
that.
And then he immediately discarded it. It's like, nope. Ain't doing that, son.
But again, like, I guess to try all this like really difficult routes, they need all the information they can get.
Yeah,
to,
for
like,
sure.
Find a right beta for them.
Hmm.
But yes, it's a series that also will go on for a while, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's going to be a multi-year thing. Unless he suddenly turns around and sends it tomorrow and then
Yeah.
downgrades it, which I don't think he's going to do. It's not going to happen this year, which is interesting because it's like a multi-year project for Steph. So he'll have video content forever.
Forever.
And ever.
Forever.
And
What was
ever
your
and ever.
favorite bit of the... Because it wasn't just... I think now I'm talking about the beta break, or I also love the covers.
Hmm.
But there were a couple of more videos with Adam Ondra, his training schedule.
Yeah.
He's put out a couple, but of this latest one, what was your favorite?
I like the moment where Adam was talking about how brave he thought Stefano was by just trying it. Because I hadn't thought about that before. Because it's one of those routes that's just like, here's the route. It's going to take years of your life to do. That's a big commitment, yeah, to go back to Norway. So that was interesting because I hadn't thought about... It's a bit like if someone wants to try Burden of Dreams,
Yeah.
the lap
Isn't
knot.
Aidan Roberts trying it?
I think there's a few people who want to try it. But again, it's a faff. You have to go to Finland. There's a very short season. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a lot. And silence is one of those routes. So I hadn't thought about that as much. So that was a good moment in the video.
But then Flatanger is not a bad place to stay for like over the summer.
It's expensive. Imagine the costs.
They're pro climbers.
So rich? I don't know about that too. I don't know. That is our talking point. It wasn't really that controversial. We just wanted to chat about a great video and a good
Yes, we just
person.
wanted to big up Stefano,
Yeah, exactly.
basically.
Just big
This
up
was our
Steph.
excuse.
Yeah, nice one, mate. Okay, comment of the week. Okay, now this one is a bit weird, to be honest. All I'm going to say is there's a fine line between a comment of the week song and stalking.
Comment of the week.
Stalking. It's a public event.
I didn't know he was there doing that. It freaked me out when I watched it again.
But like,
That was from Bartosz Nico.
enjoy it.
Oh, I don't know.
You're a
enjoy it.
climbing celebrity.
You know I enjoy it. But yes.
So much.
That's so much.
You even have the right thing to say. When people go like, hi, Matt, you're like, oh, sorry, I don't know your name. What's your name?
Do I have that voice? Is that my voice?
No, wait. It's like you have a couple of lines to like,
But you get it as well. You get a lot of it. You know what?
Yeah, but I turn around and say that's my sister.
You are.
I'm like, no, that's not me.
But yeah, thank you for that comment of the week song. You can send your comment of the week songs to climb@epictv.com. Do you have a comment of the week?
I did have a comment of the week.
I have one too, and how do I always lose it? I just...
Because I scroll down to find a better one, and then in reality I picked another one.
5 minutes later.
Not to keep talking about you, but Drew Northup says, I think Matt might be more material girl anyway.
Oh, this is because I couldn't remember any Madonna songs last week. Not a single one.
Not a single one.
Not a single one.
So Material Girl is another song.
Like a virgin. That one too.
That's the third one. Okay, I think every week we'll just keep adding Madonna songs
song.
here. What's your comment?
My comment is from Alex S, who says, came for the news, stayed for the banter. Now, the reason I like that is because I feel like that could be our tagline. It's like, welcome to the Climbing Daily Wednesday news show. Come for the news, stay for the banter.
But we talk about climbing.
A little tagline. You know, like a...
Oh, we do need, it's lights out and away we go.
Exactly. All right, let's try it. To end the show, let's try our new tagline. Ready?
I need to read it.
Hang on. I'll say, welcome to Climbing Day Wednesday news show. And then you go, come for the news.
Stay for the banter.
And then I'll say, stay for... Right, so ready. Hello and welcome to the Climbing Daily Wednesday news show.
Come for the news. Stay for the banter.
See, so you do a bit... And then I
was so ready for also stay for the banter.
You could do that too. I just thought it could be like a...
Yeah, but in that tone, came for news,
yeah,
stay
really,
for the banter.
really cheesy. All right, so hang on.
Okay.
Let's try it my way.
Too much coordination.
Then we'll do it your way.
I'm really not awake.
I know. Ready? Hello and welcome to the Climbing Daily Wednesday news show.
Came for the news.
Stay for the banter.
No, I feel I should have done the second
You
bit
also
as
said
well.
came for the news.
It is came for the news.
Come for the...
It's written came.
Yeah, but he's written it wrong.
C-A-M-E. But Alex, thank you for our new
Cheers,
catchphrase.
Alex. Thank you, mate.
Thank you all for watching. Subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
See you next week.